Are you aiming to become a manager, or you already been manager? This is an excellent video for you, because in this video I'm going to tell you total 4 particular skills someone needs to build to be a super manager. Normal manager to super manager. And here's the thing, the difference between a normal manager and a super manager is huge. The benefit is huge gaps. Skill set, huge gap. The way they get recognized in the organization is a huge as well too, and completely different too. So these are the 4 things I'm going to tell you right now, which can help you to be a super manager. You want to be a super manager, right? Of course you do. Let's get started. Sure. Number 1 is a strategist. Well, it sounds like in every organization, all the strategy need to build by the CEOs, and the CEOs will start in front of the room and will be giving a lecture for every organization, team members, employees, and they need to follow through. No, that's not the case. So it's not the CEO. So after this one, they have a director levels probably. Oh, it's the job of the director. They need to work on the strategy and they need to break it down for the team. No, it's not only the director. No, it comes down to manager. So now, in a company level, the company's requesting, suggesting a lot more strategy from bottom up. It's called a bottom-up approach. Managers to produce and propose back the right strategy. How to make the company better, what the customer really need. Like an example, strategy for how to utilize the team better, strategy for how to focus on the right products, strategy on how to improve the sales, revenue, marketing, and so on. So now every middle manager's requiring to build the skill set about strategies and micro strategies. Doesn't have to be a very macro strategist, but learn how to build a macro strategies for the particular team and then propose them back to the directors and even have a chance to the CEO as well too. And that's the way these managers can become a super manager from just an average manager. Number 2, become a resourceful. So in a company, always there is a lot of resource, but there is always tons of problem too, because that's exactly why the company is founded, to solve problems for customers. But now as an engine, when the company is running, it has own problem too as well. So now the goal of the manager is to have a mindset and adopt it like that. I'm gonna find every possible resource I have, plus I will add my own wisdom and other leverage I have to move forward and solve the problem, so the company doesn't have a problem in the surface level, which is normally exposed to the customer level as well too. So now that's why it's so much important being a manager to learn how to stop complaining what is not good and what I don't have, and focus about what we could do. But there is one problem. Sometimes when the senior manager of them are not really skillful enough to understand the real problem what the manager is facing, so time to time, this manager also need to tell them that over the whole long list of problems they have solved and gone through and sort them out on themselves rather than bringing it to director. And that's what one of the things can bring a great credibility and credit for the middle manager as well too. So that's why it's so much important to actually be resourceful, solve the problem, and let the senior manager know that, or director or CEO know that the problem was there, the problem was don't have any resource, but I figured it out in my own way and I solved it. Number 3, integrate. It's so much important as a middle manager to learn about how to integrate the effort. So number 1, how can I integrate my macro strategies with the bigger strategies of the company? That's the one. Second thing is about how can I integrate my team with other team in the organization, because almost all the work right now we have is a cross-functional thing. How can I get more integrated with my other manager peers as well too? That's another thing. And then the 4th level is very important, is about how can I integrate my team member inside the team well too, so they will know how to work together better and move forward smoothly, so they can make a better result with better productivity too. So those are the fundamental 4 factors about to focus about to building the integrates. But now, yes, in agency life, there's a lot of organizations are really focusing about creating a lot of individual contributors, because that's why the value of the employees becomes really high to the companies, so company can get a better leverage too. But in this case, the few other integration type could be valuable. Like an example, how to integrate with the customer, how to integrate with other department cross-functionally as an individual, and lead them forward, inspire them forward, and drive things forward as well. Number 4, the people development. So as a manager, now it's so much crucial as a manager, how can I develop my team better? How I can teach them, train them, upskill them, inspire them so their skill level goes up. Like an example, if I have a team of 5 and each of them have a skill level of 5. So 5 multiplied 5, so total of 25 resource I have right now. So with 25 resources, if I'm trying to go and solve a problem, which is like an example, 100 resources. So now 100/25, so I will need 4 days of work. But now let's do the other math. So now rather than 5, I increase them just only 20% of the skill. So now they become 6. So 6 multiplied 5, so now it becomes 30. So now the same problem, I can solve it right now just a little more than 3 days. So I can actually solve and reduce the whole timeline from little more than 3 days compared to 5 days. So which is actually very different, right? Or 4 days. So that's a little thing can integrate together, can save a lot of time, can save. So that's why my team can be more valuable to getting more things done, because they have been figured out how to become more productive. And that will only happen when I constantly train them, skill them, and upskilling them, and coach them to develop them better. So these are the 4 skills to be a great manager or a super manager from just an average manager. So if you are, as long as you are in the journey, if you want to be a manager, adopt those 4 things and it will make you a super manager very soon too. And if you wanted to check it out, the leadership, so I've shared a lot of skill set which can help a manager to a very successful leaderships as well too. So go to check the video right now so you can build those leadership skill set for yourself as well too. Click the video right now. I'll see you there. All the best. We have some exciting plan for the next week. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that out.